Testing. Okay, great. Mic works. Okay, so today is Tuesday, the 14th of November, 2023. Time is 4:33. Alright, I didn't know there was a free character creation thing until yesterday, so I decided to download it and check it out. So this character that you see here is my niece's. She was playing with this earlier today. So yeah, I thought it would be cool to mess about with this in advance before I play Final Fantasy XIV. Of course, any characters I create now, I won't be playing with in the game. I will be doing like 2 playthroughs in the future. First one will be on the PC to make up for Final Fantasy XI, and then the second one will be on the PS5. And I've got a pretty cool keyboard and mouse for playing MMO games and RPGs on the PS5. So that noise is just me emptying my dice bag. Alright, so let's see, what dice will I use. I'll use well, I'll probably need all the reds and all the blues just in case. So there's reds, blues, greens, purples, blacks, and whites. So I'm going to use reds for female and blue for male. And I'm going to use these to create a random character. I'll create 2 random characters just to show, the possibility of what my character could end up looking like. And at the end I will roll to decide what class they would be. Okay, so the dice I won't be using I'll put them back in the bag. I've also got a dice tower. It's a plastic C3 one. I had one that was wooden and had screws in it, but the screws would keep coming undone because, you know, of the vibrations from it being used. So the plastic one is it's see-through, so you can see them, the dice falling through it, and because it's plastic, it doesn't fall apart. So it's pretty cool. And of course, it looks like a castle. Alright, so I was messing about with this before, and there's like 192 colours to pick from. So I'll be using the D20s for sure, and then I'll probably need the D12s, probably a D10 as well, D8, because the color grids are 8 by 24 or 8 by 12. So yeah, I'll use a D12 and a D8 for those. But before, I'd be like, last night when I was like using it for the first time, I was like using alright, forgot to put my phone in silent. Oops. There we go. Right, so yeah, so the color grids are like 8 across and either 12 down or 24 down. So before, I would like use a D20 for the 10s and then a D10 for the singles, and then I'd be like counting. But yeah, now that I think about it, it's probably easier to use a D12 and a D8. Use a D8 first for horizontal, and then a D12 once or twice for the for going vertical, and then that would be much handier than counting the whole way down. And then I suppose I'll keep the other dice too. There's D6s. There's another D10 that goes up in tens instead of singles. And then there's the D6s and D4s. So they'll come in handy for rolling for the types. Okay, so yeah, I allow my nephews and nieces to play my PlayStation and my computer, and I even set up accounts and stuff for them. And then, so it seems there's like you can have like according to this, it seems there's up to 40 slots. So I'll only be using 2 of them. So you know, my nephews and nieces, they can be free to go ahead and use the others if they want. Plus, I won't actually be using my 2 slots until I'm finished with 12 and 13 first. Yeah, I will be subscribing to Final Fantasy 14 online, so I can play it myself. I won't be doing that till after Final Fantasy 13. However, if my nephews and nieces want to play this, then I have no problem like subscribing to it earlier, so I can like watch them playing it. And there seems to be like a lot of references and Easter eggs to previous Final Fantasy games, which I love. Okay, so create character. Yeah, create new character. Okay, so we're going to pretend this one is going to be on the computer, right? So, and then the second one will be on the PlayStation. So we're going to roll for all the options, and then at the very end we'll roll for the class. And I have like a spreadsheet here that has like a list of everything Final Fantasy 14, so that I know everything in advance, all the achievements and trophies too, and of course a massive list for every single main quest to make sure that I don't miss anything, and that I do absolutely every single quest that's available. So the thing is, because it's an MMORPG, there's like 3 main roles in MMOs. That's tank, damage dealer, and healer. So I've separated the jobs into 4 roles. So you've got 2 tanks, that's paladin and warrior. Then you got 4 physical damage dealers. That's dragoon, monk, ninja, and bard. So paladin uses swords and shields, warrior great axes, dragoon pole arms, monk hand to hand, ninja daggers, and bard bows. Then the 2 magic damage dealers are black mage, who uses staves, scepters, shields, and spells, elemental spells, and then summoner, who uses books and summon magic. Then you've got 2 healers, scholar and white mage. So scholar uses books and healing magic, and then white mage uses canes, wands, shields, and healing magic. Oh wait, those are the level 30 upgrades. Whoops. Yeah, it's like 442, so forgive me. Okay, so the starting jobs, classes, are gladiator and marauder. They're the 2 tanks. So gladiator uses swords and shields, and marauder uses great axes. Then there's 4 physical damage dealers. You've got lancers, that use pole arms, pugilists that use hand to hand, and rogues that use daggers. Then you've got archers that use bows. Then you've got 2 magic damage dealers. You've got thaumateurs and arcanist. So Thermitage uses staves, scepters, shields, and elemental magic. Arcanist uses books and summon magic. And an arcanist can upgrades to at level 30 upgrades. So yeah, once you get to level 30, you can get like an upgrade. And then last is the conjurer, is a healer. They upgrade to a white mage, and they use canes, wands, shields, and healing magic. So the gladiator at level 30, gladiator upgrades to paladin, marauder upgrades to warrior, lancer to dragoon, pugilist to monk, rogue to ninja, archer to bard, thaumateurs to black mage, arcanist to either summoner or scholar, and conjurer to white mage. So the thing is that whatever class I roll, whatever gender I roll the first time, the second playthrough will be the opposite gender, and then whatever class, whatever role I get for the first character's class, those roles won't be included for the second time. So like, if say if the first playthrough is a tank role, then when I get round to the second playthrough, the two tank roles will be unavailable for the second roles, for the second playthrough, just so that the playthroughs are a bit more different. There's no point in having two playthroughs that are both tanks, or both physical damage, or both magic damage, or both healers. You know, I don't want to. I want to try and avoid having like the same choices as before. And the same thing with races. So whatever race I get in the first playthrough, that race will be unavailable for the second time. Okay, so right, so first roll, I'm going to use the red d20 and blue d20 to decide which one to do first. So blue 20, red 6, so male first and female second. So in this scenario, the I'd be playing as a male first. So I'm gonna customize the male character I would be playing on the PC, and then I'd customize the character I'm gonna play as, the female character I'm gonna play as on the PS5. So let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different races. So I'll use a D8. Four. 2, 3, 4. So cat person. Oh yeah, let's read the description. So here, that's human. The here are said to have first travelled to Eorza from her surrounding continents and islands. 3 great migratory waves later, they are now the most populous of all the civilized races. They exhibit a relatively modest physique, both in height and build, and are known for their peculiarly short, rounded ears. Ears are well suited for traveling long distances by foot, a trait thought to account for their swift proliferation. Their espousal of an eclectic variety of languages and traditions is a legacy of their diverse heritage, as is their resulting lack of a unified cultural identity. Elizan. In former times, the Elizan were the sole inhabitants of Eorza, claiming dominion over her. Traditionally a nomadic people, the tall, slender Elizan believed the realm to be theirs by divine right. Unfortunately, this belief made the eventual appearance of the here in their multitudes akin to an invasion, and a long history of conflict ensued. Ultimately, the Elizan diverged into the 2 clans that exist today. The Wildwood Elizan took to the forest to protect their homeland, while the Dusk-White Elizan withdrew to caves and subterranean, opting instead to avoid all contact with any but their own. Lalafell. The wee people sporting short, rotund bodies, the Lalafell appear as no more than children to the eyes of most. Many of these nimble little folk hail from the islands of the South Seas, where they practice a simple agricultural lifestyle. It was not until the opening of maritime trade routes that the gradual migration of Lalafells to Eorza began. Now one of the most well-established races in the realm, Lalafels can be found in great numbers in nearly every city. Though Lalafellan culture places great emphasis on blood relations, individuals are known for getting along amicably with members of all races. Miqo'te, or Miqo'te. The ancestors of the Miqo'te made their way to Eorza during the age of endless frost, traversing the frozen seas in pursuit of the wildlife upon which they subsisted. Adaptation to a hunting lifestyle has fashioned them with a keen sense of smell, powerful legs, and a tail which provides them with exceptional balance. Miqo'te are known to be very territorial, and many individuals tend to lead solitary lifestyles, particularly males. Rogadin. Known for their brawny bills and piercing eyes, the Rogadin are the largest and most rugged of Eorza's races. The majority of the realm's Rogadin belong to the Sea Wolf clan, a maritime people who earn their keep on or by the sea, be it as sailors, fishermen, or pirates. Comparatively fewer in number are the Heldsguard, who are known for their more earnest demeanours and can often be found working as bodyguards and smithies. Aura. The curved horns and beautifully patterned scales that characterize the aura oft give rise to the speculation that members of this Heer-like race native to the far eastern continent of Othard are, in fact, the progeny of dragons. This, however, has long been disputed, with scholars citing several distinct differences in the two races as evidence of decidedly dissimilar roots. The first and foremost being the enhanced hearing and spatial recognition granted by an aura's cranial projections, traits not attributed to draconian horns, and the second being the gross disproportion in body mass between Ori males and females, again a trait widely unseen in dragons. Hrothgar. Hailing from the distant shores of Isambard, or Lisabard, whatever, the Hrothgar are a burly people of lion-like appearance, or the males are at least. Females number staggeringly few among their population, and thus are rarely so much as glimpsed by other races. The Hrothgar's imposing countenance, mitigated not all by their sharp claws and still sharper fangs, incited panic amongst Eorzans upon their arrival. Oh, hi kitten. As they were also unable to communicate, initial interactions with the common folk often escalated into conflict. It was not until the Hrothgar gained mastery of the common tongue that fears were allayed, and in time they would be as neighbours, welcome in all corners of the realm. How are things? Can you hear me okay? And can you hear the stream okay? Okay, good. So I rolled the male first, and then the cat person. So male Miqo'te. Okay, last Viera. Of tall stature and slender frame, the Viera's physical appearance is strikingly similar to that of the Heer and Elizin, save for their distinctive long ears. Adhering to a strict code known as the Green Word, they are prohibited from contact with the outside world under threat of exile. Their society is purely matriarchal, and males of age are seldom, if ever, found within the bounds of any village. They instead serve as protectors of the wood from the shadows, that no evil may ever encroach on their sacred lands. I'm good, munching on my salad. Nice. Yeah, I had noodles earlier. Well, not long, actually. Yeah, pot noodles. Chicken and mushroom. Which, you know, I love that it's getting colder here again, because, you know, when you eat something that's really warm, like a pot noodle or soup or something, it feels so good. Even drinking coffee is good. Warms up the insides on a cold day. Okay, so this one is okay. So yep, I used 2d20s to decide male or female, and then I used a blue one. So I've got all the blue dice and red dice out. So I used a blue dice for the races because there's 8 options, and I got 4. Yep, I do hot tea or hot chocolate. Nice. Okay, so we got 2 race options. So again, I'll use the D8. So between 1 and 4 will be Seekers of the Sun, and between 5 and 8 is Keepers of the Moon. Okay, so Seekers of the Sun. Self-proclaimed Seekers of the Sun are the diurnal clan of the Miqo'te race. Their preference for the warm light of day pervades all aspects of their culture, as is apparent in their devout reverence for Azema, the Warden, Keeper of the Sun and Goddess of Inquiry. They are perhaps known best for their striking eyes, the result of their vertically aligned pupils and faintly coloured irises. It is also not uncommon for their eyes to be disparately coloured from birth, a trait considered auspicious amongst their kind. Seeker tribes can be found throughout Eorza, with large concentrations appearing near Limsa Laminsa and the Sagoli Desert. Okay, alright, and then Keepers of the Moon. The nocturnal among the Miqo'te have dubbed themselves the Keepers of the Moon. Shine from the garish light of day, they revel in the shroud of night, with most offering their piety to Menfina, the lover, goddess of the moon. They are distinguishable from their diurnal cousins by their darker fur, larger ears, rounder eyes, more pronounced canines, and longer, skinnier tails. The ritual application of war paint to the face is still regularly practiced, as it is believed the vivid colours grant lunar powers. After a great many summers of conflict with the people of Gridania, the Keepers have finally made amends with the people of the Sylvan city-state, with some even choosing to make their homes there. Okay. 4, so Seekers of the Sun. Okay, height next. So looks like it's 0 to 100. Let's see, what should I use? Oh, I know. I could use a D20. Use it twice. Yep. So, yeah, I would go up in 4s then. Okay. So 12. So that's between 21 and 40. Oh no, wait. 20, 40. Yeah, so it'd be between 41 and 60 then. Alright, so 15, so that would be 55. Oh wait, goes up in 2s. Alright, we'll roll again. Between 1 and 10 is 54, and between 11 and 20 is 56. 4, so 54. There we go. And then, yeah, so there's 8 by 24. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, so we'll do horizontal first and then vertical. So I'm going to use a D8. So 4. And then I'll use a D12 twice. So between 1 and 6 is the first 12. And between 7 and 12 is the bottom 12. And then I'll roll again between 1 and 12. So 12, so bottom 12. And then 6. So 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This one. There we go. That's much faster than yesterday, isn't it? Than having to count the multiples. Which is really hard to do when you're really tired and not thinking straight. Yeah, I don't think anybody else does like mods and like in the middle of the night. Oh wait, here I am again. But at least this is easier. Right, so we've got 8 different options for tails. Alright, yeah, this helps. Yep, he's caught with his tail between his legs. Right, so 2. Yeah, let's see all the other options. It's so big and hairy. Alright, so next is tail length. Use the D20 again. 20, so that's the last 20. So between 80, 81 and 100. 11, so that's 91. Very long. Right, so hairstyle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So of these, well, I'll do maybe I should do vertical first, because I'll roll a d10, and then if I get 10, then I don't need to roll the horizontal one. So a d8 and a d10. Right. So on a d10, a 0 is both a 0 and a 10. So I'm rolling between 1 and 10. Okay. So here we go. 5. 5. Right, and then I use a D8 I should use a D6, shouldn't I? 1. So, yeah, that one there. Not even sure what to call them. But not that matters, because I'd have to save him to give him a name. But yeah, this is just an idea of what he will look like. Right. Environment. Lanosgian coastline. Or is this the Black Forest of the Black Shroud? Desert of Thanalan. There was a Sith in Star Wars: The Old Republic called Darth Thanalan. Oh no, actually I think it was Thanaton. Gridanian residence. Okay. Right, her colors now. So, yep. Use. I need to use a D8 and a D12. So horizontal first. 7. And then no, you don't roll for the outfit, but I'll go through the outfits afterwards. Okay, so 11. So that's yeah. So between 1 and 6 is the first 12, and between 7 and 12 is the bottom 12. So I got 11. So the bottom 12, and then 12. So bottom row, and then I got 7 for across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a bit of green in there. So yeah, this could end up looking pretty cool or pretty ridiculous, but that's okay. And I think remember when I was playing Star Wars: The Old Republic, the clothes change. I think that's the way it works. Is what you get gear, and like whenever I would play Star Wars, the gear would change and our looks would change over time. So the clothes was something that would always be changing. So it's probably the same in this game too. So what you see them wearing now is clothes that are suited for their race. Which is why my niece's one looks like she's wearing like it's the standard Viera female look. The Fran type look, basically. Alright, so now for the second hair color. I like that there's more customization options in this one. Like traditional costume. Yes. Okay, 7 across. And then 7, so bottom 12. And then number 1. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So there we go. That's her color. Right. Next, face type. So there's 4 types. So I'll use the D4. So these are the presets. So not 2. So the D4 looks kind of like a pyramid. Right, and then 4 types of jaws. D4 again. 4. Type 1, type 2, type 3, 4. And then 6 types of eye shapes. Use the D6. So a D6 is a normal shaped dice cube. Um, 5. Let's show you the other types first. Yep, there we go. And then iris. So 2 types, so I'll use a D4. Between 1 and 2 is large, 3 and 4 is small. 3, so small. And yeah, look at all those options. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, so D8 first. For horizontal, 7. And then vertical. So between 1 and 6 again is the first 12, and between 7 and 12 is the second 12, and then a roll again between 1 and 12. So that's 9, so second 12, and then 12. So his eyes kind of match his her highlight there. Okay, eyebrows, 5 types, so I'll use the D6. 2. And then 6 types for nose. 5. It would be much better if it was like you know, The Sims, but you know, the Sims 4 are like the best at this kind of thing. Yeah, but it would be cool if you know, you could like use the wee hand thing, so you could like grab the nose and like drag it out and make it. So basically, if I clicked and held the mouse button and dragged the mouse, that would change its width, the width of the nose. And then if I moved it this way and clicked and dragged the nose, it would change its length, and you can make it as wide or long as you like, or you could click and drag it and then move the mouse up and down to like change the height as well. So yeah, Sims is great for, and you can do that with everything with the Sims 4. Maybe we'll do that when I get around to Sims 4 again, because it's back on the list because of because I covered everything from first time I streamed the Sims 4. I covered everything from the base game all the way up to 2021, or 2020. Yeah, it's 2022. So it's this year. Is the new stuff from this year is what I haven't covered. So that's why as soon as the January stuff came out, that's when it came back on the list. So by the time I get round to The Sims 4, yeah, there's like, I think there's like 70 games I have to do before I get round to The Sims 4. But yeah, by the time I get round it, that's a good thing, is it'll be a long while before I get round it again, and there'll be more to cover, because if there wasn't a lot to cover in it, if there wasn't a lot of new stuff to cover, then I would probably get through everything in like one or 2 days because the sim goes by really quickly. Okay, so that's the nose type. Now the mouth type. 4 types, so D4. 1. And then 3 types of lips, lip color, dark, light, or none. So 2, so light. And then looks like there's 8 by 12. Yep. Okay, so use a D8 horizontal, 2, and then D12, 4. So 1, 2, 4, 2. And then so facial features can be toggled. So I'm gonna use the D4 again. So between 1 and 2, it'll be on, and 3 and 4, it'll be off. First one, 4, so off. So he's gonna have no eyebrows. Okay, whatever. And then sideburns. 3, so off. Thank goodness. And then is chinny chin chin. 3, off. And then eye scars. Let's see. 3, off. And then cheek scars. 4, off. Oh. Okay, so tattoos. First one, on or off. 4, off. And then second one, on or off. 1, on. So, yeah. Okay, tattoo color. So D8 first for horizontal. 1, so first row. And then down. 3, so the first 12. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And then face paint. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'll have these a D8 and a D4. So horizontal first. 1. And then between 1 and 7. 7. Okay. That's what happens when you do too much coke. He's looking like Charlie Sheen now. Just kidding. Right, so on or off, so 4. Off. So if I roll between 1 and 2, then would have toggled this on. Alright, and then face paint color. 4, so light. And then 8 by 12. 2. And then 1. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. Okay, and then 12 types of voices. So D12 again. 2. That's angry. That's what? Celebrating? And then laughing. And then agreeing, disagreeing. Okay. Should I save him? I'll probably have to save him to show off the outfits, so yeah, I can always delete it and redo it later. Yeah, so that's my niece's one. Oh wait, yeah, I'll have to use the bottom two then, just so it doesn't get saved over by my nieces and nephews. He sounds like he's been neutered. Right. What should I call him? Cat. Let's see, top cat names in Ireland. Anya, Shamrock, Connor, Finn, Kiva, and Aaron. I don't think I should call him Shamrock. Connor or Finn might be cool. Oh, I know. What was that called? What was that demon called again? Okay, call him, although I suppose maybe it wouldn't really suit, because he's not really a night cat, is he? So Puka is like a mythological demon in Irish folklore, and it's a type of demon that's a shapeshifter, and it always appears black with red eyes, and it often would like take the shape of animals, like horses or goats or cats even. Yeah, but you know, he's a day cat, so wouldn't really fit in. I can't call him Lion-O because chances are somebody else in the game has called him, has made a cat person called Lion-O, and Chitara and all of the Thundercats basically. Panthro, he was the coolest, Panthro, because he had the tank, so he was the best. Let's see. Oh, that'll do. Just look at my calendar. Picture for today is a pub in Kells. It's called Sadler. Well, the Sadler. So Sadler will do. Pushkin is Irish for kitten, with that high pitched voice. Yeah, I think he's a bit older than a kitten. Right, so here's the gear here. So this is the race specific gear. And then job specific gear at level 50. Level 60 gear. Level 70 gear. Level 80 gear. Level 90 gear. And you got Dreadworm gear. Ironworks gear. They probably have like customization options, so you can make your character look like he's wearing something while that's different than the gear, because I'm not sure if there'll be stuff that will make them end up looking ridiculous. So yeah, glamour, yeah. Link's Liege gear, Alexandrian, Behemoth King. Glamour is the true end game of looking the way you wish. Well, you know, I don't really mind if he ends up looking ridiculous. I'd play it anyway. Storm Elite. I probably won't use any customization options for like using like cosmetic options. I'll probably stick with the gear that they pick up. Serpent Elite. As long as the stats are good. Yep, that's the main thing. Flame Elite. Omega. And Genji. Oh yeah, Genji gear. It's awesome. Even Gilgamesh will let you know. Hellhound. Dwarven. Lally ho. Edenmorn. That looks cool. I like that one. Legacy. I think that's what the guy was wearing in the art pictures for the original Final Fantasies. Wild Rose. Oh, Final Fantasy 2. The Polymacean Empire. Password Wild Rose. Cloud Strife. Squall, Lionheart. Tantalus, Zidane. Well, I suppose it fits with him having a tail. And then Titus. Yeah, that I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with him looking like that. Snow. Charlatan, Prodigy. Lucian Princess. So this is the outfit that Noctis in Final Fantasy 15 wears. And then Swine. Well, at least they brought the pigs back somehow. Yeah, it was pretty cool in the pixel remasters when you know they add in all sorts of things you could be turned into, not just the frogs or toads, but also like pigs. Oh yeah, so I'll have to roll for the class he would have got. So let's see. So there's 9 starting classes. So I'll use a D10. So there's Gladiator, Marauder, Lancer, Pugilist, Rogue, Archer, Thaumaturge, Arcanist, and Conjurer. So here we go. 5. So that's a Rogue. So he'd end up being a Rogue, and then later he'd upgrade to a Ninja, and then when I'd get up to level 50, he'd switch over to a Machinist with a gun, and then level... Oh no, wait, there's 2 options at level 50, so then I would have had to roll between Machinist or Samurai. So I'd probably use a D4 at that stage, level 50. So 2 would have been Machinist, the gun, and then level 60 he'd become a Dancer. And then level 70 in Walker, he'd end up being a Reaper. So yeah, Machinist uses a gun, and then Dancer, they use throwing weapons, and then Reaper uses a war scythe. So yeah, so because he got a physical damage dealer, when I get round to the second playthrough, all the physical damage rolls would be taken out, so that the second playthrough would be either a tank magic damage dealer or a healer. So that leaves 6. No wait, hold on. That's the upgrades. That would leave 5 options to roll for the second one. So we'll do that now. Do the second character. So that's the character that would have been on the first PC playthrough, and then this is going to be the one that'll be using for the PS5 second playthrough. So first one was male, so it means the second one is female, and it can't be the Miqo'te, but also can't be Rothgar because it's unavailable. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options. So I'll be using all the red dice now, not the blues. So I'll use a D6. 3. So that's Lalafell. And then Plainsfolk or Dunesfolk, so I'll use a D4. 4, so second one. Alright, Plainsfolk. From the flat landscapes of the Plainsfolk's home islands, or where this Lalafellian clan takes its name, their distinct hair coloration, a myriad of earthy and grassy tones, helps them to blend in well with their environment, acting as an effective camouflage against would-be attackers. It was the similarity of La Noskia's grassy fields to those in their homeland which drew the first settlers to the island of Vilbrand and what is now Limsa Lominsa. They are a clever and opportunistic people and crafty with their words. The generally accepted view of Plainsfolk is that they are a vibrant lot with a penchant for excessive conversation. Dunesfolk. Perhaps the most unique characteristic of the Dunesfolk is their luminous eyes, a result of a glossy protective layer which covers the pupil, an evolutionary response to their homeland's glaring sunlight. Many individuals wearing a small traditional gemstone in on their forehead, a symbol of the zodiacal sign. They are adamant about scholasticism, placing the advancement of knowledge before all else. Other races tend to perceive male dunesfolk as introverts who care more for books, business, and the prosperity of Ul'dah, a city-state built upon dunesfolk ingenuity, than the goings-on of the rest of the realm. Okay, so we roll for dunesfolk. Okay, so height. So use D20 twice. So 8. So the second 20 then. And then 16. So that's 36. Oh. Well, again for 35 or 37. So yeah, between 1 and 10. So goes down 1. Yeah, 35. Okay, and then not sure if I'm comfortable with this one, but yeah, I'm on 100. So 16. So the fourth 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, so between 61 and 80. 17, so that's 77. Alright, so next, skin color. So horizontal first. With a D8, so 1. And then vertical. So I'll use a D12 twice. 6, so first 12. And then 2. So that one. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so use a D12 for vertical first. Okay, got 2. Had to do vertical first because if I got 11, then there's no point rolling a second time for the horizontal, you know. So 2. So this row, and then I'll use the D6. 6. Well, again, between 1 and 5. 1. So the first one. Alright, her color. So I'll use the D8 and then D12. So 8. So this last one. And then D12 twice. So 7, so second 12, and then 1, so 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then second color, horizontal first, 4. And then vertical, so 3, so first 12, and then 5. So that one. Okay, and then there's 4 options, so I'll use a D4. 2, not preset, And then 4 jaw types. 3. And then 6 eye shapes, so I'll use a D6. 2. And then eye size, so I'll use a D4. 2, so first one, large. Eye color, so I'll use a D8 and D12. 1. 8, so second 12. And 3. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Creepy. It reminds me of the girl that was possessed by the demon in Dragon Age. Remember the demon was the cat? Yeah, looks like she's possessed. If she ends up being a magic user, I suppose that would fit in well. Okay, yeah, running about with this character would probably freak people out, especially the eyes. Oh no, everybody run, it's the demon child coming. Okay, these D6, eyebrows, 6, roll again, 4. Well, at least she doesn't have no eyebrows, but I suppose that could change. Let's see. Nose types, 3. Okay, so she's got 3. And then mouth types, D4, 4. And then I use the D4 again for the lip types, 2, so light. And then D8 and D12 again, 7 by 7. Okay, and then ear shape, 2, type 1, type 2, 3, type 4. So it's got type 2. Alright, and then the ear size, use the D20 twice. So 16, so 40, 60, 80, so between 61 and 80. 15, so 75. Alright. Yeah. No pupils, I guess. Alright, so facial features. I think these can be toggled on or off, so I'll just use a D4. So between 1 and 2, they're on, and 3 and 4, they're off. First one, 3, so off. So that's the first one. And then second one. So 2 on, and then this. What's this one? Alright. 4 off, and then this one. 2 on. And then 4th one. Right. 4 off. Alright, tattoos. First one on or off. 2 on. And second one on or off. 1 on. Okay, tattoo color. So D8 first for horizontal. 7. And then D12 for vertical. So 10. So second 12. And 4. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So it's almost like a purple again. So it would really fit in if she ends up being like a magic dealer or something, but who knows. Right, so face paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types. So do across. So I'll need to use it D8 for, well, I suppose I should use the vertical first because there's only one option at the end, isn't there? No, 3. Okay, I'll do horizontal, then vertical. So 4. And then, yes, 1, 7. 2. So this one. And then, oh yeah, reverse, so I'll need to toggle that one. So between 1 and 2 is on, and 3 and 4 is off. 4 off. So it would have been on the other side of the face if it was 1 or 2. Okay, so paint color, dark or light. 2, so dark, and then D8 for horizontal, 2, and then I think there's 12 options there. 9. Wait, yeah. And then finally would be the voice, so D12, 7. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what will we call this one? There's a, there's a museum near me called, which is all about Gulliver's Travels. Lilliput is in it, so I'm thinking maybe a name from Lilliput. Gulbasto, Mummerin, Evlem, Gordillo, Sheffin, Mully, Uli, Gu, which is the name of the Emperor of Lilliput. Lustrog, Prophet, Tremaxin, Slamaxim, Lundgrave, what? Yeah. Nah, don't think I'll go with anything like that. You know what? So they're kind of like Hobbit type people, and then we have structures that are kind of similar to Hobbit homes, but they're not Hobbit homes. They're called forts, or well, their name is duns, but yeah, a dun is a Celtic fort, which is basically a structure that from the outside it looks like a hill, but it's actually a building. Most of them were for like ceremonies. For example, there's some that are designed to celebrate Halloween, because that was the Celtic New Year, and then there's others designed for the different solstices as well. So like Newgrange, which is older than the pyramids, it's in County Meath, and there's like a gap in that building where on the morning of the shortest or longest day, is it? Yeah, shortest day of the year. So basically in the winter solstice, the on the morning of the actual middle of the winter, the light of the sunrise will only shine through that gap on that day. So yeah. And the timing is exact, so you'll never see it happen on any other morning other than the dawn of the winter solstice. And then they've got the same thing for the dawn of the summer solstice, and yeah, the equinoxes, which are so there's the autumn equinox and the spring equinox and so forth. So I'm thinking, because it's like these people are like hobbits basically. I'm thinking of naming her after one of the duns, one of the forts. Yeah, Tara would be a good name. That's where ancient kings were crowned. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with Tara then. Let's see if there's. I'll look up if more names to see if there's any. But chances are there's probably someone already with a character already called Tara. Yeah. Because I think that's a popular name in America, isn't it? I think I've heard Americans call that before. So when you give them names, I think you have to like try and come up with something truly unique if you don't want it to be like taken. here we go. Here's the list. Oh my goodness. They had to go that far, eh? Okay. Nope. Can't call her Ballin Killing. Ardama. Yeah, that would be good. Ardama would probably not be taken. Mullah. There's loads of names here. Just trying to see if there's any that sounds like something you'd call a female. Kahar Kala? Or Kala, maybe? Klena? Amla would be good. Ina? Like Amelia? That's a proper but not uncommon. However it's spelled. Amelia? Oh right. What was that one over? Yeah, so is it for the U one? Amla? Okay, so spell like this, EMLGH, but the GH is silent. So that's how you Irish names and place names are. So the GH is silent, but when it's a lake, then the GH is pronounced as a K. So like Ireland's largest lake is Lough Neagh, but the Lough part is spelled Lough, and then the Neagh part is Neagh. Sorry, too small to see on my screen. Oh, no worries. But yeah, I'll be remaking characters anyway before I actually start playing this after 13. This is just, an example of how they could end up looking. Okay, so then I would roll for the class, right? So the male, this is the girl that I'd be playing in the second playthrough on the PS5. So because the first one got a physical damage dealer, the 4 starting physical damage dealers will be taken out, and so this one she'll either be a tank, a magic damage dealer, or a healer. So that leaves 5 options. So I'll use a D5. Red D5. So 4. So those Gladiator and Marauder, 2 tanks, and then Thaumaturge, Arcanist, they're the magic ones, and then conjurer. So arcanist is both magic damage dealer and healer, and then conjurer, healer. So got 4 there. So arcanist. So she would be an arcanist, and then I'd probably have to roll again. Once she'd get to level 30. So she would be a magic user, which is great because she's got the purple eyes, which is cool. And so that means her clothes and gear would change. So she'll probably end up looking like a witch or sorceress. And then oh yeah, so the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer and a witch and a sorceress is that I didn't know this before and didn't think about it until I watched what was it, Falcon and Winter Soldier on Disney Plus earlier this year. So he's all like, he was talking about like Doctor Strange, Falcon, and he's all like, a wizard is just a sorcerer with a hat, or is it the other way? Did he say a sorcerer is just a wizard without a hat? So yeah. So yeah, I could just put the hat on her if she's got a pointy hat or any hat. She's a witch, and then if she to hide the hat, then all of a sudden she's a sorceress. So so here we go. I'll use a D4. So she's an arcanist, right? So then at level 30, I'd use a D4 to roll between summoner or scholar. 2, so she'd be a summoner. So that would be really cool. So at level 30, she'd be a summoner, and then she'd switch to the upgrades as well. So at level 50, her 2 options would be red mage or blue mage. So then I'd use D4 again. So 1, so that would be the red mage. So at level 50, she switches to red mage, and then yeah, that's it. So there's no magic damage dealers for Shadowbringers or Endwalkers. So yeah, I should stick with red mage till like the end of that playthrough. Close that down. Okay, so here is job fit specific gear, level 50. Level 60 gear. Level 70 gear. Level 80 gear. Level 90 gear. And then Dreadworm gear. Ironworks gear. Lynx Liège. Alexandrian. Behemoth King. Or Behemoth Queen in this case. Storm Elite. Serpent Elite. Flame Elite. Omega. Genji. Hellhound. Dwarven. Lally ho! Yep, what was it Gimli said? Sometimes we can't even tell the women from the men. It's the beards. Aidenmorn. Legacy. Wild Rose. Clyde. Squall. Zidane. Yuna. So yeah, Yuna is summoner. So that's the type of clothes that this one would end up having, because she's a magic type user. Lightning. Charlayan. Noctis. And Pig. But yeah, there we go. Oh, it closed. Okay. So maybe I'll switch over to Final Fantasy 12. Should I do that? Should I continue playing that? Yeah, why not? Oh wait, here. Do you want to make one? Nope, it's not Twitch. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll let you make one. Okay, there we go. Back on. All right. So, male or female? I want to do a male bunny. Okay, so male Vieira. Okay. Alright, so you've got Rava or Vena. Hold on a second. Rava. Vieira of the Rava clan live primarily in the Gulmore jungle. Oh, Gulmore jungle. Yay. Final Fantasy 12. Their umber skin allowing them to readily blend in with their surroundings. Though the males stand as wards of the forest, the females are deft hunters in their own right, fiercely guarding their homes and their young. Despite attempts by the Dalmascans to subjugate them, they have ever maintained a self-governing dominion. Though most would adhere to the traditions of the wood, some few have chosen to venture out into the world. And Vena, with skin as fur as the snow-capped mountains towering above, the Vena clan make their homes in the forests lining the southwestern foothills of the Miqo'te range. Like the members of their sister clan, the Vena, live as hunters and gatherers, labouring not only to protect the woods but to nurture them. As the winds of war swept up a number of those who left their mountain homes, many such hardened hunters chose to set out for the distant shores of Eorza. So, Rava or Vina? Forest bunny or mountain bunny? Rava. Okay. Okay, height. Pick a number between 1 and 100. Or 0 and 100. 83. 82 or 84? Oh wait, there's 83. Yeah, good. Alright, and then skin color. So you got 8 across and 24 down. Yeah, that's cool. 83 or 8 and 3. Right, 4 across, and then what? Then how many down? Oh, 83 down? No wait, it's 5 down. Okay, there we go. And then what's this? Hairstyle? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I suppose you'd have to see it at an angle so you could see the whole thing. Alright, so there's 1. And then there's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. And 17. Okay, so color next. So you've got 8 across and 24 down. Oh, this one? Alright, you said that one for the previous one. Okay. Alright. Do you want highlights? Dark blue. Okay, what's dark blue? Darkest blue? This one? Or did down as in down one from blue, from the darkest blue, or as in down this way? I think that's more. I think that's more black, really, or dark grey. This one? Oh. This one? Okay. Alright, and highlight. Medium gray. Here? This one? Or there's grays down here too. Oh. Like that? Okay, face presets. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then jaw types. You got 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then eye shape. You got type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, and type 5. Yep, there you go. Okay. And then iris size. You got large and small. Okay. Alright, and what color would you like his eyes to be? White eyes? Black eyes? Green? purple. Pink. Red. Red like Tifa. As Cloud says, beautiful. You want them light? Light as in what? Light white or or light blue or like orange or yellow or brown or what? Light blue. The lightest blue or in the middle? Okay, let's see. Yeah, that one. And odd eyes. Do you want them two different eyes? Two different colors. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you could actually have like a character that's like Una, or one eye's green and one eye's blue. Let's do the left one green. Okay. Put the same in the middle again, or lighter or darker. A little darker. What? There? Okay. Yep, looks pretty good. And then, oh yeah, this is free, by the way. This character customization thing. So you just go on the, you just go to. You need I think you need a computer for it to work, or laptop. But you go into Google and type in Final Fantasy 14 character creation, and then what is called benchmark, and you just you go onto their official website, which says Square Enix, and it'll say download, and then there'll be steps on how to do it. So you extract the folder, and then you just click on the launcher, and that's it. It's not the game or anything, it's just the creation part from the game. So yeah, here are the eyebrows types. You got type 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Alright, nose types. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. And then mouth shape, you got 1, 2, 3, or 4. Three, okay. And then lip color, dark, light, or none. Okay, and then what color would you like? Just a shade or two darker than the skin. I can't remember what his skin was. Shade or two darker than the skin. Well, the one that's selected there seems to be similar to his skin there. So, right there. Okay. And then ear shape, you've got 1, 2, 3 or 4. Here's from the back. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay. Sure you don't want to? Makes me think of what do you call that movie? Is it the Christmas movie or Christmas Story or something like that? Or the kids in the pink bunny outfit or something? Yeah. Right, ear length. 50, 0, 100. Yeah, Christmas Story. $92. $91 or $93? Okay, there we go. Alright, facial features. So, number 1, on or off. So, bushy eyebrows or thin eyebrows. Okay, and then second one is, what's that? Eyelashes, under eyelashes. So bottom lashes, yes or no? Off, okay. And then mole, seems. So off or on. Okay. No Marilyn Monroe. I know who she is, but I don't. Never really paid much attention to her, so I wouldn't know if she had moles. But now I know that she has had moles. Right. So she's like a little goatee on him. Yeah, that's with that goatee, it looks like he's just started to grow, get into puberty, and he's like, hey, look, I have hair now on my face. I'm gonna shave and leave a little on my chin to show that I'm a man now. Okay, scar, on or off? Okay. That does look pretty cool. Alright, tattoos. On or off? These are tattoos around his eyes. On or off? Oh, yeah. You know what? I didn't even notice them on before. They were on the whole time and didn't even notice them until I switched them off her. Okay, so and then second tattoo, on or off. On, okay. And what color would you like it? Black. Black is night. Okay. Would you like any face paint? You can go for the cocaine look. Nope, okay. Well, no point picking the color for face paint if it's off, so. And then voice type, yeah. Type 1. Two. Oh yeah, so do you wanna do you wanna hear him when he's angry? When he's cheering, when he's laughing, when he's agreeing, or when he's disagreeing? Cheering. Okay. So that's type 1. Type 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. They should have put wrinkles in it to make some characters look older. 6, okay. There we go. Right. So, can I see all them? See all what? What, the outfits? Oh, sure. I have to call him something then. No, the voice is for 6. Oh, right. Oh, sorry. Right. What would you like to call him? I'm taking the bottom slots because I know that my nephews and nieces will probably want the top slots. So if mine are far from theirs, then I have no worries about them being overwritten or anything. Alright, you know what? Maybe you could call him Kitten, but the way they spell it. Remember the girl in Final Fantasy XII? It's spelled Ktjn, but it's pronounced Kitten. Okay. Alright. So, angry. Yeah, but I thought it would look familiar. Except, they're not rabbits, they're hers. Cheering, which I've heard, and then laughing. Agreeing. Disagreeing. Okay. Okay, here we go. And then, yep. Well, rabbit and bunny are the same word. Oh, alright, okay. So it would be great if you could see different job job gear, but I guess that's a sample. I guess this job specific gear is like a melee type class. Level 90 gear. Dreadworm. Ironworks. Lynx Liege. Alexandrian. Behemoth King. Storm Elite. Serpent Elite. Flame Elite. Omega. Genji. Hellhound. Dwarven. Lolly ho! Aidenmorn. Oh yeah, that's right. And then so in the first one the dwarves said lolly ho, and then in the was it another game they said oh, us dwarves down here we don't say lolly ho, we say rally ho. Legacy here. Wild Rose. Clyde Strife. Squall Lionheart. Tantalus Gang. Sedain. Titus. Snow. Charlayan. Noctis. Noctis is hers. Kind of similar to that. And then Pig. Swine. But yep, that's how that character would look to start with, I guess. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I should start Final Fantasy XII now, or leave it till later. Almost 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, you need to get to bed? Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll probably stream yeah, I'll probably leave the stream till like after 5, and then that way I can stream from like 5 to like 11 or 12. Yeah, work at 9. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock for me in 2 hours, which means for you that's 7 hours. Oh my god, yeah. Better turn this off then so you can get to sleep in. So yeah, that was great. It was good to mess about with this. I'm really excited for playing Final Fantasy 14, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing my the rest of my nephews and nieces coming in, because only the one niece has made her character. Oh yeah, I should show you her character. So that's it there. It's Orla's character. And she's got the same name, of course. Yeah, so and then of course the characters I made. There's my random male, Miqo'te, and my random female. So the Miqo'te class he'd end up being is the oh wait, damn it, I forgot their classes. But yeah, she is the second one, the female. She is an arcanist, and then the first one, he is, oh yeah, a rogue. So yeah, he's a rogue, a thief type class. All butt cheeks. What's all butt cheeks? This one? Oh, yeah. It's a good thing. They change over time. Yeah, it's a good thing they they change after, like their gear changes after the start, and well, I hope so, because I don't want her looking like, wouldn't want her looking like that though with her. But yeah, yeah, that's what my thoughts were when I was playing Final Fantasy 12 for the first time. I was like, what? Is it still Final Fantasy? Yeah, seeing all the people walking about Robin Aster. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to all my nephews and nieces coming in and seeing what their creations look like. So that'll be interesting. Your view would be her butt cheeks running. Rogue is a weight to unlock, which it was a star class. Oh, is it? Right. So maybe that's why there's an asterisk on it. So I'll probably but yeah, that's an idea for like how my characters will end up looking like when I start playing it. And of course I'll be doing like 2 different playthroughs, one on the computer and one on the PlayStation. And if it does cross play, and if my nephews and nieces are into it enough, then I'm thinking of like having 2 accounts so they can like team up and stuff, because that would be cool to have 2 people in the same room playing the same game and teaming up on 2 different devices. So that'd be awesome. Yeah, so it's crossplay. Everyone on all the platforms plays with each other. That's cool. That's awesome. So yeah, that will work then. So hopefully, if it's popular with my nephews and nieces, then it'll go really well like that. And I'll end up having 2 accounts instead of 1. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back into an MMO again. Alright, so that's me for now, but I'll be back on later to continue Final Fantasy 12, and then of course once that's finished I'll do 13, and then once 13's done I'll start 14. I'll get stuck in, and I've got a spreadsheet with every single quest listed. Took forever to type it all out, but yeah, I'm going to try and make sure I cover absolutely everything. So that'll be awesome. Yeah, I want to try and do all the quests, all the solo stuff, all the ones you team up with people. I'll try and do everything, raids, the whole works. So it'll be interesting and fun. And of course I'll play on the yeah, someone told me to play on the Hyperion server or something like that. So yeah, I'll have to take note of that before I get around it, so I don't forget. So yeah, I think Hyperion must be like a North American one. So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, North American will probably work out better anyway, because most of the time I'm playing like after midnight, and I'm sure most people here like in Europe are like sleeping, which they are right now. They're probably just waking up since it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, right, I'm gonna stop the stream now, but I'll be back on later. Thanks for watching.